You, my guy,
What's good?
man. It's Tuesday,
It's Tuesday.
and it's 10:30. So you know what time it is.
Oh
It's your
man,
it's your boys, the part-time marks. You know what I mean? Your boy Black Lightning. What up with you?
it's Kurt McGirt, man. Like, hey, I'm just sitting here trying to go through everything in my head because there's so much going on in the world of pro wrestling right now.
Man, there's a lot going on, man, and I guess we gotta dig right into it, man. I don't know if you seen the internet today. I know you're a busy guy yourself. I don't know if you seen the internet today, but I'm sure you seen the things swirling about one of the commentators, um,
Yeah.
Corey Graves, isn't too happy with his positioning at the moment, and I guess he went about it his way. He took action and he went to the internet himself. And you know that usually fails miserably for people. That doesn't really turn out well. But
Yeah.
let me read to you what Corey put out.
Okay.
Um, it says, imagine chasing your dream, then being told, not deciding, that you're no longer physically able to pursue your dream. Then you dictate your life to something, dream adjustment, and being pretty fucking awesome at it. And then when it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, being told you're not famous enough for your own job, just in case you've been wondering where I've been. So I'll just get to it. I seen this statement probably around 6 a.m. this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I seen the statement really early. It got sent directly to me from our boy Josh. You know, like I say, he's supposed to be popping up on us here shortly. Man, our schedule and his schedule doesn't really collide, but he's my earpiece sometimes.
We're
So
gonna have to make it work then.
yeah, we're gonna have to make it work. So he dropped a dime on me about 6 in the morning. I was confused. Yeah, I was like, wait a second here. Um, I initially took it as he was he was pissed off. It seemed like it was genuine. I mean, I felt like I kind of been in that position at some point in time in my life. I feel like just as me, I felt like that's kind of happened to me too,
Yeah.
in certain ways. So, and then probably about 2 hours later, I seen, oh, this is probably a work. He's probably working something with McAfee. I just kept saying it, but to me, it just didn't seem like it was a work. But then I started seeing the internet, and I'm like, well, I could picture that. What was your first initial reaction when you got
I mean,
that?
well, I don't know. I don't know about it being a work. I
Okay.
didn't even think about it because, listen, I would feel some type of way too. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? I get injured. I can't do what I really want to do. So I go do this over here. I become very good at it, but I can't have my spot because he got more followers on social media than me.
is it? I mean, because I mean, if we look at the crews now, we're basically so now we're with Cole and McAfee. We got to Booker and what's our boy name on NXT? I always forget, but I like him. And then over here we have Wade Barrett and
Joe
Joe
Tessitore.
Tessitore.
Yeah.
Now I like Cole McAfee, and
I do.
I like Booker, and I like I said I can't think of his name right offhand. They found a way to collaborate with each other, and I mean, I am kind of on the boat here with this SmackDown thing, but because Cole brings to life other stuff.
Yeah,
So, and with Joe Tessitore being brand new, I mean, I feel like he has a voice for it. I feel like he has a voice for it, and he has caught on quick.
he has.
But I just, I mean, my question is, why? How does Wade bear it? Uh, why does Wade bear it? Is there somebody else? Is there another team that you could switch? I mean,
I mean, here's another thing too. They really been treating NXT like this third brand. Why why are we treating it like it's a demotion?
uh, I don't. Hmm. I guess sometimes it does feel like a demotion, but I think some people need it because what happens if you don't make it on the main roster? I mean,
Hmm.
but but they know there's something in you because your next step is going home. So
Um, he's not going home because he would have been went home.
well, well, later on, sources say that that was a real statement. There was no work.
He
That was
feels
a
some
real
type of way.
statement. Yeah, and I guess this was from his brother that put this statement out, saying it was a real thing, wasn't a work. Um, so I mean, but where is there room for you if they made these other moves? I do totally understand because I'm a fan of his, so I'm like, well, how did what's going on that you got pushed out of your position? I mean, I've been a fan of his since he's came in. I felt like he brought the first spark, in my opinion, to the commentary
Yeah, you think so?
in a while. I would say I felt like he was him matching up with Cole. I felt like they had a good little thing going there.
Yeah.
Now I did on our page. I seen people like, yo, they can do without him. I don't know if you got to
I
run
didn't get a
through
chance
any.
to check out the page yet, really.
Yeah,
So
some of the comments they said they could do without him. Like
I
I
mean,
seen one comment that
when
said,
you're when you're stacking them up to Pat McAfee and Michael Cole and I guess, but
but then you just got this. So what he's saying is Joe Testa. I guess Joe Testator would have more. So what are you doing that you're not marketing yourself? That you don't. You're on the damn their biggest platform in the world. So like, does
you're
it
supposed to
just
be.
boil down to these people have more followers, or are they doing something that you're not doing?
At the end of the day, it's a business. You're supposed to be a
Absolutely.
company guy anyway, so you move how the company move. Joe Tessitore is in there because he brings different eyes to the product. And he does this and for other sports.
Hmm.
So like you said, he caught on quick. He's doing a great job, I think.
Yeah.
Why would you put him on NXT? You're probably paying him a nice hefty penny. It's not like I don't
Yeah.
think Corey Graves is
Well,
going to go to
because he
NXT
does
and get
college
kicked ass.
football and stuff like that,
Yeah,
if I'm correct, right? So all right, yeah, man.
it's a business, bro. Like you should don't take it personal. I don't think he's getting a smaller paycheck, and if you're at NXT, it's less travel.
I
Why
mean,
aren't you?
that's my thing, man. I always say that anyway. Um, no matter how frustrating it gets, try not to take nothing to social media. You know what I mean? Even though it's hard, it's super hard. But like I always say, because it's always like further backlash. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
especially when you're in their prime position too, where
but
the internet.
I do just want to say that his brother coming out and saying it's a real statement really doesn't mean anything if they want to work us because they've been doing a good
Yeah,
job when they want to.
yeah,
They've been doing a good job. You never know.
yeah. Yeah, I absolutely think they're doing a good job. I would like to see. I mean, I definitely would like to see him back on commentary. I hope they
I
could work.
mean,
Him.
if they're not working us, it's going to turn into one because it's out there.
because it's out there.
It's gaining traction. It's being talked about. So why not?
We're here right now talking about it. We made it
It's a
the first time to get it.
it's about time we get Pat McAfee back in the ring anyway. And wasn't Graves cleared not long ago?
That's what everybody's saying. I'm not keeping up with everybody's health records.
I feel like I
I,
heard that a couple months ago, maybe a year or so ago. I don't know, but I would it would I wouldn't mind it.
Mhm.
He did some fire shit with Adam Cole.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I mean, I wasn't really. I heard he was really good. I heard he was a good dude on the indie scene. Heard he was nice. But I mean, certain things aren't meant for certain people.
Oh, I was talking about Pat McAfee.
McAfee, oh, he's just him, and he's just naturally entertaining in himself. He's to
Naturally.
the point. He's to the point to where when I was watching the college football championships the other day, I
Hmm.
was actually watching him and his crew on ESPN two. I was actually watching them do the commentary over the original commentary.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was actually. 'Cause, I mean, and surprisingly, it isn't just all like them being jackasses. Because I can't think of the one guy's name. He's the black dude on the show, but he actually has like a good voice for it, and he understands defense and stuff like that. So there was actually a more entertaining crew than just the announcers. I happened to be watching like the regular game, and then I accidentally switched to ESPN two, and I noticed they was doing the commentary. So I actually listened to their. I actually did it for both the big games, the Cotton Bowl and the other. But yeah, yeah. So I guess we'll see where that goes at some point, bro.
yeah.
Um, next big topic. Um, man, big topic. The debut of Penta last night. Man, such a such a big deal. Well, how did you feel about it?
So my thoughts, I thought it was a pretty solid debut. You can tell he wants to be there. He's wanted to be there. He's happy to be there. It's a lot of mixed reaction on the internet, which I can get both sides of it. Um, I can get both sides of it. It's some of them are saying it was too slow. He can work a much faster pace match, and him and Gable could have worked it. Listen, it's a debut. He came in there. He did what he needed to do. It was solid. I'm not going to sit here and critique it, man. It was his first match on one of the biggest stages he's been on.
Uh, yeah. Um, I mean, you kind of knew what you was gonna get. You know what I mean? Because I do. I think he was showcased differently than he was in the other brand. Because like I felt like the other brand, it was like, man, you're gonna come out and get a good match. You knew you was gonna
Mhm.
get that. But
Yeah.
I felt like they packaged them. Um, I guess the debut was a little bit later than what they wanted it to be. I guess it was supposed to be on the original. Um, like you
What?
said, there was a lot of mixed reaction. There was they said it was too long, um, which I definitely, that was my only thing on it is I definitely thought it was a little bit too long.
What the match?
Yeah. Um, but I seen what they was trying to do. They was trying to let him go out there, showcase. Um, I didn't catch the entrance music well enough. I was more in the okay, to how are they going to make us go wow before he even gets into the ring? Because I'm big on like the intros. I'm always big on people making sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, the music I didn't catch it right away. I thought the match was really good though, man. into that, how he did that, that scissor over the top rope, sent him over, and then he came back into that Mexican destroyer, which
Yeah,
Gable had to be seriously straight up and down. I
yeah.
mean, you knew I knew what we was gonna get. I assumed, you know what I mean. I felt like it felt like Gable needed that too, even though he didn't. It felt like he needed that too. So I felt like they matched up his debut very well. Then
Good
you let
first
him
matchup.
show, yeah, yeah, because you can go out there and really go out there and wrestle with somebody that can wrestle.
That's probably why it wasn't a short match because you can't just have Gable go out there and lose in a couple minutes either.
No, you couldn't just do that. I, you know, especially because how you're pushing Gable at the moment, and you want him to showcase what. I mean, this is a big deal now. We done put him out there. You know, he's gonna sell merchandise.
Yeah,
Um,
you already know.
yeah, them masks are probably gonna go. They probably went like hotcakes last night.
It
So,
it would be dope if they have somebody in there doing the face paint too.
oh, you know what? While we're talking about this guy, you never ever told me that George Kittle from the 49ers. That's that's why he
Oh,
does that.
you never knew that.
I never knew that. I
Yeah,
didn't know that till I was like scrolling last night online, and I'm just like,
yeah, that's why he did it.
I had no idea that's where that came from. I thought that made that more awesome. I like they
Penta,
showed
man,
it.
Penta's the man. I don't know, you know.
Yeah, so I mean, every time was it he gets first downs or something, he does it. I can't. I always you always see him do it when he does a big play.
Yeah,
But I
zero
thought that was
zero fear.
yeah,
He
I just thought that was his first down. I didn't know there was a meaning to it. I thought that was like super dope that there was that meaning.
yeah,
Um, and you could tell he was genuinely happy to be in the WWE.
genuinely, he was happy to be there.
Because it's not like he hasn't wrestled before, you know what I mean? And you know he had his family up front, so they did it the right way. You know they tried to make you emotional,
Yeah,
like they
they
wanted
tried.
they want to make sure that they reeled you in. Family being there, daughter. This is his biggest stage. And like I said, I thought it was a great match. They're letting people do drivers all of a sudden.
Hey, that's his finishing move. If you can't bring somebody in and not let them do their moves,
I mean, you're right, but you know, sometimes they try to find a tweaker.
on the tweaker. So how do you book them going forward?
How do I book him going forward? Well, see, this is what happens, man.
He's obviously a good guy, right? We ain't got Penta Dark yet.
Okay.
Let's
But
not put
well,
him with
from
the
what I was reading
LWO.
is we got a little bit of Pentadark. That
Little
they
bit.
said that's what they were saying. They said we got a little bit. What I don't
We didn't get no
no, we
Penta
didn't get
Dark.
that.
No.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Um yeah, so that I mean that's another avenue. I mean, obviously I'm sure they're gonna try to push him to the moon while they have the chance.
Yeah, I mean, let him get a nice little mid card singles run until his brother get there.
So get him with
No,
so
don't put him with the LWO.
no, I don't want nothing to do. Yeah, they gotta stop doing that. They gotta stop having Mexican beef too.
Yeah, let's keep him away
So
from that.
this was brought to my attention. Do you think maybe him and Ray? Now this is coming from Josh too. This is all him. Do you think that him and Ray might be teaming up to go against the New Day?
Um, who and Ray?
Penta,
I don't no.
huh?
Why?
Well, because New Day has beef with Ray. Somebody comes for Ray's aid, even though Ray has help.
Ray has a lot of help.
that they're not using.
Where's Dragon Lee at, bro? He said, "Just no, like,
Oh
come
yeah.
on, bro. Where's Dragon Lee? Like, the LWO members who were the original Legado del Fantasma members, who are now the LWO members who ain't doing shit. Where's all Ray's help? So we just going to throw Penta over there.
They always do that with Ray. Though.
No, just because he got a mask and he's Mexican, don't mean he has to team with Rey Mysterio.
I mean, it gives New Day somebody because New Day got to work somebody.
They're a tag team. Put them over there in the tag team division with another tag team, and let's get some solid tag team matches.
I mean, maybe they'll get a match with the War Raiders, but the War Raiders is tied up in the Judgment Day stuff.
Judgment Day stuff. Hey, there's so much going on over there with the Judgment Day too. Is that even going to last long?
Well, we might let's get into it then.
Is it going
Um,
to last long?
I don't, I don't know. Liv's talking crazy to Dom now because Dom flirted with Rhea.
I mean, Dom has like low key. He's kind of like a. I feel like down the line he'll be like lie, cheat, still dominate. Like he's gonna do anything to get him out the way or get him, you know,
Mm-hmm.
this little Eddie for real.
He's all the way little Eddie. He's smoking right now, man.
Listen,
Not even doing nothing. Um, well, they can't break Judgment Day to fully up because what will happen to JD?
I
Like there's
mean,
certain,
JD will stay with Finn.
yeah.
Keep them a tag team.
So what do you do with Carlito?
Put Carlito with R Truth.
I mean, he thought he was part of Judgment Day.
Listen.
Maybe they can still think they're Judgment Day.
Listen. So it's just me and you, dog.
It's just us left.
Yeah, and they can be the last two members of the Judgment Day left. They make that a tag team. There we go. We're building our tag team division. Give Dom a nice little. Well, what can he really do? It's
We
WrestleMania
gotta
season.
chase bitches.
It's WrestleMania season. He's probably going to wrestle his father again.
If they can find a way to continue to keep making him a gold digger, that's hilarious. Every time they call him a gold digger, I'd be cracking
Gold
up.
Digger Dom said, "Who's next?" Maybe he gets Raquel to turn on Liv,
Raquel to turn on Liv.
and he starts. It's there you go, Eddie in
He
China,
starts.
Eddie
Yeah,
in China,
you know what?
Dom and Raquel.
There you go. I think you just called it out.
Called it out. We thought it was Dom and Rhea. No, Dom and Raquel.
Okay. Yeah,
Give me the pin, bro.
that's it.
We got our little Latino heat.
He'll start using the lowrider.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
why not?
That's what I would. I'd start pushing it. I mean, that's what we do with him. Keeps him in the mix with all these bitches. He's
And he should
stealing.
start calling himself Latino heat.
Yeah.
Just
Mm-hmm.
just why not? Dive right into the gimmick.
Just accept it fully. It's money to me.
And you know
Um.
how you should do it.
Mm, um.
You get him to like pretend he's reuniting with his father. And we get him all the way to this point where he's fighting for something that matters and he screws his daddy again.
I'm sold on it. I'm sold on it.
Yeah,
Man, so, like you said, there's so much going on, bro. Man, it's Royal
Royal
Rumble season.
it's Royal Rumble season.
Yeah, man. At this point, everybody's starting to throw their names in the hat.
I'm about to throw my name in the hat.
You throw your name in?
Yeah.
I mean, I might be able to go 7, 8 minutes. I'm probably gonna have to come in probably around number 20, 27.
I'm gonna come in at 31.
Are you surprised entrance?
Yeah, surprise.
You got to come in hot.
You think we see Joe Hendry?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's been hit. I feel like
You
it's
gotta
been hit.
you do have to watch too, because they do be throwing little hints out.
Yeah, I feel like
When Cody took that driver, he threw the sign.
so. So
Yeah.
there's yeah. Um, over the weekend though, I mean, last couple of days, couple names been thrown in the hat.
John Cena,
John Cena,
CM Punk.
CM Punk,
Who else?
Seth Rollins,
Seth Rollins. Did Drew throw his in?
Drew threw his name,
Drew threw his
Roman
in.
Reigns.
Roman. Hey, just throw everybody in there.
There's a lot of names going in the hat. There's a lot of names swirling. Uh, this WrestleMania season, man, this is a big deal. Man, we starting to get some early predictions.
Um, I can't call it.
I can't call it. They want me. I feel like they want me to say CM Punk's gonna win it.
CM Punk. I don't think CM Punk's gonna win unless it's a situation where he's calling in his favor, and Paul asks Roman, "Listen, I need you in the bloodline to make it to the end to make sure he wins." But would they do that?
I think, man. All right. I think it comes down to like him and Roman. Something.
And Roman steps out?
No, he can't step out. That's a lot. That's a
That's a,
lot to ask.
that's a lot to ask. So what do we
But
do?
he definitely asked Paul Heyman. This is when he cashes in that favor.
He oh
Something
he,
got
it's him and Roman, and he takes the microphone and he cashes in that favor, because you know he loves his microphone. You know he loves to talk during the Rumble.
I, this favor comes about in this rumble
If they're the last
somewhere
two,
around.
he asked for the microphone, and he's asking to cash in that favor. What a way to end the Royal Rumble.
I feel like all right. So if he does it that way, he has to like kind of.
Nah, let's just jump out at the same time. Then what are you gonna do? Like, we've had two Royal Rumble winners before.
Nah, because people won't accept that jump out at the same time.
And what else are we gonna do? How do we Roman's not stepping out?
Hell no.
It's too prideful. So how do we call in this favor at the end of the Royal Rumble match?
Maybe like CM Punk's asking for it. Paul's doing it. No, no, no. Roman gets distracted. CM Punk screws him.
Knocks him out of the ring. No, I want to piss people off.
You're pissing me off right now.
I
Talking about it.
want to. No, I want two Royal Rumble winners.
You are getting two. You're getting a men and a women. What else the fuck do you want?
Jordan Grace wins the Royal Rumble.
Jordan Grace,
Jordan Grace wins the Women's Royal Rumble.
like, comes into WWE right now and wins the Rumble.
She's winning the Rumble.
Holy shit!
Mark my fucking words.
Whoa. Um, I mean, they did show the TNA champion today on NXT.
It wasn't Jordan Grace, was it?
Mm-mm.
No, because she's gonna win the Royal Rumble.
She wins the Rumble, eh?
Yeah.
Well, man, I got to watch you, man. Didn't you just tell me Roxanne Perez was gonna win the Rumble?
Yeah, she has time.
You be changing your picks, man.
I mean,
And there's video footage of this too. I'm probably gonna get you changing your pick every week.
listen. I'm
I'm gonna
not
do.
gonna. I'm not gonna change this pick. I'm
I'm
pretty
gonna make
confident.
little snippets of you changing your pick every week, leading up to the Rumble.
You know, that's my women's pick as of right now, and going forward until I change my mind.
All right. So you know something I don't know, cause she's in this company. I mean,
She's coming.
I don't know about saying winning. She can make the final. She can make the final couple.
Yeah, she's coming in at 30.
Man, there's a lot of people we got to worry about. We got to worry about possibly Becky. We got to worry about Charlotte.
Charlotte is not going to win the Rumble because Charlotte is going to get a title shot no matter what.
You really right. Um, you probably right about that. She don't need it. I mean, it's usually for people who need it.
all she has to do
Sometimes,
is all she has to do is show up and say, "Honey, I'm fighting you for that title," and it's going to happen.
yeah. I mean, she's my favorite women's wrestler. So
I mean, why she doesn't wrestle?
who?
Charlotte.
She don't have to. She already did what she had to do. What you mean she don't wrestle? She ain't gotta do shit.
All right, so pick somebody who actually wrestles every week.
Who actually
Who
wrestles?
is your favorite women's wrestler? Besides, never mind, bro. I already know the answer. I don't even know why I'm asking.
Yeah. Why are you asking questions you already know the answer to?
Hey, so I want to point out Raw on Netflix.
All right, let's go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's talk about the production.
The production. Where
Hey, them drone shots.
that drone at the beginning of the show, man,
Yeah,
taking the whole spin around. You're giving everybody an opportunity to be on TV now, too.
everybody.
Giving everybody a chance, and then they're doing it throughout the show and throughout
Everybody.
man. Um,
Showing you what a full sold out arena looks like
every time.
every time.
Uh, they needed those cameras, man. Like I said, it's a good, clean look on Netflix too.
It's
Uh,
nice.
yeah,
It's nice.
it's a good, clean look. I heard they took Fortnite off the ring.
Did
That
they?
was that was a late thing, yeah. So I don't know if there's that sponsorship might have changed up. I don't
Mm.
know. I don't play the video game. I think it's dumb as hell.
No, you
Oh,
should get on it.
huh?
You should get on it.
I ain't playing Fortnite, bro. I don't know, man. Like we always talk about. I don't like animated shit like that, bro. So and just like it's just. Don't get me wrong. I'll play Call of Duty or something like that, bro. Like Call of Duty, like. But I don't want like. I don't play Black Ops. like because they be like jumping. The guns is more unrealistic. I'm
Yeah,
not into the unrealistic feel. I feel like that's like
you, you want some modern warfare.
yeah, because
Yeah.
like it feels like I don't know, man. I don't want to play that. I feel like my
So,
son wants me to play that. I don't want to play.
so no zombies for you.
No, I don't play the zombies, bro. And you know, I really don't. You know, I'd be scared of like. You know, I share stuff with you. There ain't that many people watching. You know, I'll be really doing the horror stuff, bro.
Yeah, I know,
So,
but
so I ain't got time to be sitting in here in the dark, jumping from my TV because of the zombies and all. I ain't got that kind of.
I can play Call of Duty zombies, but when it comes to like Resident Evil, I'm scared. I'm not playing that shit.
No, I ain't play
I
Red. You
tried
know,
it once. I tried it once, bro, and I turned off the game in a panic, bro, and ran
I
away.
gotta play. If I play Resident Evil, I gotta play that with all the blinds open, the all the lights on.
I'm not even
That,
gonna
that
play that.
that's not for me. Yeah, Fortnite's not the game for me. It's just too unrealistic, man. You know what I mean? So that ain't my thing.
So we we crowned a new, well, a first ever champion
We
Monday.
did, we did.
So what do
Um,
you what do you what do you think about that?
um, man, I understand why they're doing what they're doing because they're trying to help other talent.
Uh huh.
Um, I I was hoping Dakota Kai won that match. I'm just not a fan of Lyra Valkyria. Um, again, man, I don't like when they push people on us.
So here's the thing. From what I see on the internet, we're in the minority.
And we're in the minority. People like her.
Yeah, we're in the minority.
Um, I'm not saying that she can't wrestle. I'm just um something that was brought to my attention is it was might have been his first or second time really seeing her in action. He brought to my attention that he felt like she was making it too obvious when moves were coming. He could tell she just really wasn't.
She was telegraphed.
Yeah, she was telegraphing a lot, and she was. And I had to laugh when he texted to me because this is in real time. It's not like he watched it and then hit me up. This is in real time.
Yeah.
Because like he already asked my opinion of them, and I was like, I was doing the breakdown. Like, don't get me wrong, Dakota Kai, she's been around for a while. She's just continuously getting hurt. Um, Lyra, she's kind of getting that. I like explained it like the Roman Reigns. I was like, but not as hard. But I was like, they're pushing her on us, and we don't want it right now. Even though we know there's talent there, they're forcing it on us, and it's not sitting well with me. And then he felt like she was telegraphing moves. He wasn't very impressed by her display. Um, I did think the match was good, man. That suplex to the goddamn floor. I don't know whose dumbass idea that was,
That was not.
but it was super nasty. Um, they no, I'm not. The match was decent. I'm not gonna say that. You could definitely. She was telegraphing. Um, you obviously picked her to win. Um, you felt it. But the match was good. I would now. I got to see something from her because you got to talk. You got to do a couple things now, sis.
I guess we're gonna see. I mean, who do we run it back with the Dakota? Like, what do we do next? Who's coming for that? I guess we'll see. I'm not interested.
There we got. Stephen Chambers says Macy Bird Lady Lyra versus
Fair.
Becky for the IC title. Um,
I mean, you want to put people in front of her that are gonna give her legitimate wins.
Yeah, and they Becky trained her, right?
I mean, I guess
That's
they're both Irish. If that's what
I
you
think
mean.
she comes from under the Becky tree or something.
Okay, so there we go.
Yeah, so that makes sense. I mean, uh, you're gonna have to do something with her because I'm just ugh. She like she's doing that woo thing. They're not into it. Like it just hasn't caught on.
And it should have by now.
I would have assumed it would have by now. They've been pushing it on us for a while now. When she got drafted, I was like, "Who's this?" Like, I wasn't even ready for it.
But I told you the Woos weren't going to catch on.
Yeah, but and I mean, they just keep trying it and trying it,
Send her back to NXT. Fuck,
and then they're back to next.
fuck that she had a title for. I'm just so upset about it, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like because I mean, while we're on the topic of like on the new champions, Chelsea, we've been gassing this. What I mean? We've been wanting this for months. Like, I don't know. I feel like
I,
we got to get away from this me chin thing.
what do you mean?
Like, she's still feuding with me chin. Like me chin just
Oh,
got
okay.
she
Yeah.
just got the title shot again on SmackDown. I don't want this to keep like. How many more times is she gonna fight me chin, man? Like
Well, who else are you gonna put in front of her that like? Because she's gonna have to keep
they
weaseling
got
out.
97 women in the roster. You gotta start.
All right, but who do you got to start where? First of all, how many legitimate contenders for titles do we fuck the number? Like, how many legitimate contenders do we have?
This is
Um,
why you give like. Don't get me wrong. Like yeah, this is like a spot where you start to like. I guess well she's doing something else now, but this is like a Naomi spot.
that yeah, but Naomi, are we?
She's
We're not gonna.
busy,
Well,
but you see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like she got to like antagonize people, and Piper Niven, she shouldn't be just not doing anything. Like I did
maybe.
like that she came out as the Secret Service this week. Now, like I thought that was like a little addition to it. From
Eliminating
Stephen
Piper.
Chambers, future
Listen,
booking. Chelsea eliminating Piper, planting the seeds for Chelsea and Piper for the U.S. title.
the Piper Chelsea feud was right here on my mind before you type that up because I'm trying to figure out how we can get to that too
At the
because
Rumble. So you're
it has to
saying
happen.
that she throws her out of the Rumble, possibly? Is that what you're saying?
So we are we saying we build up to Piper versus Chelsea at WrestleMania where we have Piper because here's how I see it.
Because you got to make people feel bad for Piper.
Chelsea's gonna be defending this title, but it's gonna be Piper helping her get these wins or Chelsea getting the wins by luck somehow because it's
Well,
Chelsea.
that's what she did. She technically didn't. Well, she cheated to beat Meechin. Meechin went for a crossbody off the top rope. Chelsea rolled through, held the tights,
Yeah. And then
and
when
got the
it's
win.
somebody who is more of a threat than Meechin, you're gonna have Piper there to make sure she keeps the title. Then
Hmm.
you're gonna eliminate Piper from the Rumble, and then it's
Or does she play the bully angle? Because that's what it really is. That's what the gimmick is
we
anyway. It's
just
the pretty girl with the
we just been through that though
who?
with Tiffany and Naya. They was treating Tiffy bad and
Yeah.
made her cash in.
Well, she was treating her bad from the rip because she was telling her what she should and shouldn't do.
Exactly. My thing is, if we got Piper helping her retain this title, and you got people coming up to Piper like, man, you might as well just have this title, man. You keep making sure she's winning these matches. Then she eliminates her from the Rumble. Oh, yeah. You have to see me at WrestleMania now. Then let's put the title on Piper at Mania.
You're gonna have to build Piper now. You got to make people feel bad for her. That's the only way it'll be successful.
I already feel bad for her. So let's do
You're so disrespectful.
it. I already feel bad. Dewdrop.
Dewdrop. It was a hell of a change. I mean, it was a
She has to call her Dewdrop.
call her Dewdrop. Yeah, she got to. She definitely has to like do the pretty girl. I'm better than you. Because that's what the whole gimmick anyway is.
All right. So if you got them both in front of you, which one are you taking?
What you mean,
If you have them both in front of you, which one you take?
Chelsea?
Because my brother's going to take Piper Niven.
Is he?
Yeah, 100%.
He like Piper. Why you snitching on him?
Because he can hear me.
Maybe he ain't want that information out there like that.
It's out there. That's his favorite wrestler.
I mean, she can wrestle. You got to do something with her though. He
She
wants
can
to wrestle her.
100%.
Um, um, yeah, they just got to do something. Man, storyline is important, man. They got to try to build something with this. These,
I mean, I
like
hope
I said,
so. You
that's why
adding
I'm
two more
just like tired
titles.
of the Michin thing. They've already had a dumpster match. They've
That's
had a
why,
chip.
yeah, she's dumpster.
Yeah. And it's not that Michin just, but they're still giving her opportunity.
I mean, she's good at what she does.
Um,
What else
you
happened?
can't do nothing with Natalia
Natalia. Why not?
because they never can.
I mean, we have four titles now. Let's get the ball rolling. I would like them to move away from Michin though.
You know, Jade still got to come back.
Is she going to come back anytime soon though?
I don't know. I hope she's working on wrestling. If anything, I hope she's down in Florida working on her
So,
wrestling.
speaking on Jade, do you think she should have went to NXT first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Now that
but they put all this money into her. I just man, she should be on an NIL deal. How this ain't it for me, bro.
that's one thing I can give to AEW. They made her look like a star. They presented her very. That's one of the best presentations they've put on still to this day. They haven't really topped that because they made her look good enough to where they got she got straight to the main roster over here. They made her
Yeah,
look
but that
great.
was also part of her training too. They pushed that to the okay, she knows how to do this, she can do this, we want her to do this. Here's the camera angles we want you to use. Like she needed something before this main roster, man, because it ain't I wasn't impressed then. I ain't impressed now. And they got so much money into her, bro.
Well, hopefully on this, on this, if it was me on this time away, I would get her, get her in
Working on
there
her wrestling
with Charlotte.
with everybody. She needs to work with Charlotte. She needs to work with Natalia. She
Oh yeah,
needs
I'm sure she works with Natty. I mean, that's why
that.
Natty's there.
No, what I'm saying is everybody needs to be in the ring with her at the same time.
Oh, at the same time.
Natty, Charlotte, Bailey,
Mm-hmm.
Becky,
Mm-hmm. I want to see
Fabulous
that.
Moolah,
Oh no, never mind. Yeah, Moolah.
Rhea,
Yeah.
Mae Young. She needs help out there.
Mae Young's hand.
She needs help out there.
Mae Young's hand. Give her a hand.
She does nothing for me. And again, man, like you said, they're producing her like she's the. I mean, of course, she had those cheerleaders and all that, whatever that bullshit she was doing over there. I didn't see it all. I only seen it a couple of times.
Oh, what do they call themselves? I forget, but yeah, she had a little.
Yeah, that's presentation. That's cool. Yeah, that covers up for you being butt cheeks. But when
She
you
had a
just
mouthpiece too, that which she should have. They should have just brought her in as a heel, and
they
like
want you a certain kind of way, though.
they could have covered up so much stuff if they would have just brought her in as a heel with a mouthpiece and just had her work a big man style,
Yeah.
dominate.
Um. Yeah.
Instead,
So yeah, there was no Solo Sokoa on SmackDown. So he did. I told you I don't think we're gonna see Roman Reigns for a couple weeks.
when they lose, they take a little break.
Take a little hiatus,
They had a goons handle their things, so it's like, is he
which
gonna?
they started a little feud with. Excuse me, L.A. Knight. L.A.
Yeah.
Knight threw Jacob Fatu out the building.
And it was at that moment I knew LA Knight had no chance of winning this match because
No, you ain't winning, bro. You out here.
why would you put your hands on the
You
werewolf, bro?
thought you was gonna go that whole way through that match and then not pop back up and whoop your ass. You
Like,
set
come on.
yourself up for failure.
I said, so as soon as that happened, I said, oh, so I see how he loses.
But I thought it was entertaining. It was funny because he came out of nowhere. It was a good. I mean, it was definitely like a cool.
Definitely a good spot. Yeah.
Um, so I think they're building a little something with him, which will keep it'll keep him hot. Um, just by who he's in the mix with.
But then their actions are just like, it makes you question, is Solo going to acknowledge Roman?
Well, he said he was going to, man,
So why are they out here acting like assholes?
because they don't give a shit. They keep telling you Jacob Fatu don't care. They keep
Listen,
saying he should be locked up.
listen, easy on my man's, bro. If my man, he loves Solo, bro. If Solo is going to acknowledge Roman as his tribal chief, is he going to fall in line? He should fall in line, right? If he
he
loves
should,
him
but
that much.
he should, but do he listen? They be trying to act like this man don't listen.
Nah. He listened to Solo. I mean, so that's the thing. Was it really Solo pulling the strings the whole time? Or was it the high chief?
He was the high chief. He got something to do with some stuff. He pulling some strings somewhere. He
Listen,
telling you to do this and then you fail.
they want us to think Rock's not working.
Yeah, they want us to think he ain't doing that.
It's
He ain't
too much.
showing up to these events.
It's too much money to pass up on.
Way too. So
I think it all comes down. I think we might get Rock versus Roman this year.
I mean
Can you
it's
picture
enough heat.
Rock doing what he did to Cody to Roman?
Yeah, because he gonna take the L. That's
Yeah,
what he do anyway.
yeah, he's gonna.
Put Goldberg over.
You have to. So now that you bring him up, we're supposed to be getting Goldberg and Gunther. Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard it. I tried to ignore it. There's certain things that you know you just have to like.
So wait a minute.
eh,
They're in Atlanta. Is it this coming week?
Saturday night main event, right?
No, I'm talking about Raw. I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think it's the third or fourth. They're in Atlanta. It's if I think they're gonna start building to
Well, well,
well,
Jay.
because Saturday night main event is gonna be Jay and Gunther,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but we still got the Rumble.
Would you like to see Jay Uso win the belt?
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen.
I don't.
No, you don't want to see it.
He just
He
he has
stopped.
everything but the microphone ability, and it's just it's horrible to me.
You,
Steven Chambers said, "Guys, see, Saturday Night Main Event is the same night as AEW All In."
so all that means is I gotta come over since you got two TVs,
Yeah,
and we can put all in on the small one and see what they're doing.
yeah, we're putting All In on the small one, bro. When Saturday Night Main Event's over, we'll blow it up. Um, we're gonna try to follow. Man, I be trying to follow this AEW shit, man. It's
Listen,
so hard.
it is hard because
At this point, I'm just watching people wrestle. I don't even know who's in feud.
hey,
I'm
we're the
it's
best
like I'm
wrestlers, bro.
watching an indie show. Like, but I watch it every week, but I don't watch it.
Sometimes twice.
Yeah, and I don't even be watching. I just like because I'm like, oh, they're wrestling tonight. I just know when I see two good wrestlers. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, okay. There's
it's
never no backstory. There's never no nothing.
I
I'm
watch
just
for
like,
sure. Well, there's a couple backstories with some stuff going on now, but it's just like
who, Moxley?
we've seen Kenny and
Uh,
Okada how many times? It may not have.
Moxley story. Now we got you got Jeff Jarrett feuding with MJF. Like, don't nobody want to see that shit.
I don't want to see Jeff Jarrett feud with anybody. He's
No.
slap nuts.
Well, yeah, slap nuts. Yeah, well, I guess we'll watch it over here, and we'll go over all in. Hopefully, it does. They don't have. When are they going to cut the match time down? You can't have 90 matches all at 90
Bro,
minutes
you
apiece.
already know that it's going off at 1 o'clock.
I be tired, boss. I'm getting old, dog.
Bro,
You
I'm done
see me
after
yawning now, man.
after main event. I'm out.
Oh
I,
yeah,
I
I
got places to go. I got people to see.
yeah. I'll probably just climb in the bed and whatever I watch afterwards is what I watch.
Yeah, you let me know how that main event is at midnight.
I'll let you know the next morning or what I heard because I know I'll be asleep. It'll be just whatever I hear in the background. It will clearly yeah, it'll clearly become like some night music to me in the background. Um man, is there any what else are we missing here? Um I do speaking of tag teams, let's go man, at least they're trying on SmackDown, man. Like they let Phantasmo have a match with was it or no they had Los Garza
Yeah,
and the Pretty Deadly. That was actually a decent match on SmackDown. So
pretty
I think
deadly
they're
too.
really good. They are trying to build teams to go up against DYI. So I think, excuse me again. I think that's like super important that SmackDown's trying. So the War Raiders, I don't know how they ended up getting in the mix with this Damian Priest shit,
Yeah,
but
we need to let that go and get these tag titles moving. But you know, we're coming into WrestleMania season 2, so they're trying to tie up a lot of shit, man.
they try and tie up a lot of ends everywhere, man. So and don't let it be jumbled. Um, yeah, I don't want to see Jey Uso in it, bro. It's just a microphone for me. Um, we're gonna get Drew versus Seth next week.
I like it.
I think that'll be because this Royal Rumble could be one of the best Rumbles in a while.
It's gonna be.
Um,
It will be
yeah,
until they start going to 2 nights
yeah. When is that gonna start? Next
next.
year,
Yeah,
2 nights of the Rumble.
2 nights of the Rumble.
I don't want that.
Why not?
What we need, cause man, I don't understand the days of
I would prefer to have one Rumble one night and the other Rumble the next night.
Jim Life in the building. Drops the fire emoji.
I
Thanks,
would
Jim, for tuning in, big dog.
I would much rather prefer that. That way you can have a Rumble one night and 4 or 5 matches, and then a Rumble another night and 4 or 5 matches.
I see what you're saying. But you remember the good old days of having wrestling parties, bro? It's hard. Like people ain't like how it used. Like you,
You can have a wrestling party. Just do it one day.
that's whack though. That's whack. It's the next day you sitting there by yourself watching wrestling. Cause nobody wants to really hang out 2 days in a row.
We can get on Facebook and have a watch party.
We could.
There we
We
go.
could do that.
We
We always
do.
talk about doing it.
Where's Paul? We can do night one with Paul. You in the comments, Paul? Nah. I hope you're all right, man. I heard you was
Yeah, man.
going through it with your
Yeah.
what he hurt himself.
Um.
But
Yeah.
yeah, night one with Paul and the homies. Some brews. Kick back some
Wait.
brews. What?
Is this one 2 nights this year?
No. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
okay. Okay. I was
Next
like,
year.
man, I gotta mentally prepare myself for that. I was gonna
No.
say,
I hope not. And then night two, we hit the watch party because
you know,
we're taking off. Like,
it was taking me a while to get adjusted to 2 WrestleMania nights, bro. Like,
it's still weird.
I want you to have all your best product in one night, and it don't have to be from 2 in the afternoon
No,
till midnight.
because no, when they was doing that, we was sitting there watching WrestleMania for 14 hours.
That's why you got to go back to your old school. If you don't make the card, you don't make the card. Big dog.
Mm-mm.
I know that's hard now because you're missing out on something. This is your job to step. Remember, it was like a big deal to get on the WrestleMania card.
Yeah, now everybody's like, yeah, I get it. I get it. You
So
should only get on there if you have
I'm
deserved
just for I'm just for party purposes only. Like,
party purposes only.
yeah, because like how you have two, and honestly, you're like, man, I don't want nobody to come to my goddamn house 2 days in a row. You don't want people all up under you. And how much, and they're coming to your house. So you got to provide. You know what I mean? Like, we don't do that.
Yeah,
But if you're trying to have a little shindig, you got to be like a guest. So I can't order all the food 2 days in a row.
yeah,
You're killing me. And I don't want people around me two days. And I'm like, yo, man, he was kind of here like 3 hours
days.
yesterday.
You know how I am, man. I be ducking out for months.
Yeah, man, like, yeah, man, that's cool. You was here for like 4 hours yesterday. I don't really want you here for 4 hours. No disrespect or nothing, but
Yeah,
I just don't want you here for four.
exactly. Not four more, bro.
James checking in, dropping the just the facts. Oh man, are we missing anything?
What? Anything major? I mean, not really.
Um, I mean tonight on NXT, we uh, we still got future builds. Obafemi is he's still
Who?
yeah.
Who?
Eddie Thorne snuck him tonight, so he's actually at a point where he wants to give Eddie Thorne a title shot. Um,
Feed them
yeah,
milk.
there's a lot of everybody wanting a piece of somebody. Axiom, uh, they retained the tag team titles tonight.
Um, the
Um,
guys, they're good, bro. I still just don't like them as a tag team. Give them to somebody else, in my opinion.
move them up. Let them wrestle some good tag team matches on Raw.
There,
Again, help this tag team division somehow. It's the only thing majorly lacking.
yeah,
Um, and then that'll give, excuse me, guys on NXT chances to move up, and you know what I mean, and they got to figure it out down there. Let these other people, they've been running with these tag team belts for months now. I mean, because they're really good, but y'all just gonna stay complacent.
that's looks like looks like it.
Um, Becky appeared on NXT tonight at the very end. She had a little run in with Roxanne Perez. Um, I thought Roxanne was throwing her name in the hat right then and there, but she was being so disrespectful and made Bailey come out. Eventually led to Roxanne smacking her. Bailey tackled her, turned into some blows. So we obviously know that's going to go on.
Yeah,
Maybe this is another test run to see if she can really go on the mate with somebody who can wrestle.
she can. I don't even know why we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm just that's what.
She's one of the best women on their roster.
Um, yeah. Let me see what else happened here tonight. He said I got a little sidetracked, but excuse me, man, I'm tired, boss. Um,
I feel you.
yeah, them early mornings, man. We've been you be getting them extra early mornings. You be going before I get going. So
Yeah,
yeah, you're already in the mix, and I'm just waking up, but it's still early. Um, did we cover the bases this evening?
listen, I think, and usually we don't even be covering like news topics and stuff
We
like
just
that.
recap.
We
Yeah,
recap, man. Like I think
I
we had
think
them.
we hit everything important.
We didn't talk about Kevin Owens. Is there anything to talk about with Kevin Owens?
Man, Kevin Owens, man, he's right. Yeah,
Hey,
he's right.
he's right. As long as we get that out every week, Kevin Owens is right.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. There's a couple people that's kind of telling some truths. So yeah, I'm following KO. And honestly, I really think Cody needed this
There was
rivalry, man.
there was somebody on the page who said Kevin Owens needs to stop being a crybaby and chase after a title. I forget who it was, but
Somebody said that on.
yeah,
So
it was.
what are they watching that we're not watching?
Listen, I was I left it alone because I knew we had to go live in a couple days anyway. So like Kevin Owens is mad because anytime he would try to do something, there goes the bloodline. He couldn't even fight Roman fairly for the title because there was the bloodline. So, you know, what your friend Cody, your friend Cody, your friend Cody, who
Cody,
went through this with the bloodline the first time he wrestled Roman. Your friend Cody teamed with Roman.
the enemy, the one that's caused terror in the WWE for 4 years,
Terror.
and
So
they
we're coming off of this feud like he's walking around with the winged eagle. Kevin Owens is your true undisputed WWE champion, whether you
I
like
would
it or
say
not. Don't you, how are you going to sit there and say he should go be fighting for championships when he has a strap
he
over
definitely
his
has a
shoulder?
strap. I don't know where they're at with it, but I believe he's the champ. I believe he should be champion.
Should be
Um,
champion. That's my champion.
but on a yeah, but on a serious note, I feel like Cody needed this feud.
I love it.
Because man, it felt like it was getting stale.
I love it.
So he's probably the hottest thing right now.
Kevin, listen, let's give him his flowers right now, bro.
Oh man, I've always been a
Look at
major.
all these guys that came up that who were, together in
Yeah,
ROH that came from ROH. That look at them, look at where they're positioned now. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins.
well,
You know what I'm saying?
the list
The,
goes on and on.
the list goes on. These are the guys that's carrying it on their back now.
Yeah. So CM Punk,
That was one of the first ones.
the originators.
He opened the door for those guys. Technically, basically.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I think they're. I would love to see KO take this championship, even though I know it's
At the
not
end of
happening.
it, I would love to. I would love it. I would love for him to win.
Because always at a good hot point. He knows.
They're
He
not
gets
gonna.
it.
I don't think they want to end Cody's run like that. But come on, man, he's so hot right now. You can't
And
fumble
this is
that.
something. This is something you can keep going. Like you can
He can
continue to
win it.
build.
He can win it back.
Yeah. But the ultimate shocker is losing that championship.
Losing it. Well,
Yeah, man. I think we covered everything.
I think we covered everything.
Felt like it was a good show, Red. Glad I got your opinion on a couple of things. Uh, yeah, and I think we did it in a fair amount of time tonight. Your boy got to go eat something. I'm tired, boss. I know you got work in the morning.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
I gotta hit something every time we go off the air.
Man, um, yeah, man, it was a great show. We thanks to our producer. Thanks for the producer for the evening, Danny, taking care of us. Thank you for everybody taking time to tune in. James, my man, Jim Life, thank you for tuning in. Always, always showing us support. My guy, I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon.
I'm gonna holler at you ASAP.
But yeah, bro, it was a great show. We gonna do this again, I guess next week, same time,
Same place. Holler at me, bro.
same place, man. It was a great show, man, and I will talk to you soon. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all.